everybody? Your boy Drams on deck is back in the building, and today we got another heavy hitter right here. We got the Grand Patron Piedra, if I'm saying it correctly. But this one right here is a very high-end tequila. I actually, normally if you see some of my older videos, I mostly do whiskey, but this particular time I enjoy tequila almost in the same realm as I do whiskey. So this particular one right here is Grand Patron. I had read reviews and I like this. As you can see, it comes in a very nice decanter. Also has a stone on top of it. This particular project is an extra Añejo. It's aged 3 years in French and American oak barrels. It's 100% blue agave and Jalisco, Mexico. And I actually love the way the bottle is shaped. And I'll show you, if you take a look at the actual, this right here almost looks like a casket, you know. It's wood box, and it's like a very nice high-end casket. So this particular product, normally I researched it before I actually bought this particular one. I enjoy tequila, and the extra Añejos, especially high-end ones like this, could be very pricey. This particular one, if I look online, it goes for anywhere on the average of $350 to $400, just ballpark. I mean, I got this one for around $280, so I got it at a very good price. But nevertheless, I was intrigued by read reviews, and they actually, this right here, it also comes in a book. This book comes with it. This one right here, actually, they say it's pretty crushed, like the agave plant they use. They actually crush it with the stone, and that's what Piedra means in Spanish, stone, which you see right here, like this right here is a little stone, very firm. The box, I also have it on the very top of the actual bottle. But this particular one, they crushed the bean in the plant. So normally in some of the tequilas, you only get the juice, but this one you actually get the pulp, and they actually ferment, so you get more of it has more of an herbaceous taste to it because you're getting the juice and the actual pulp inside of here. And so that's why normally when you, at least for me, some of the extra aged tequilas taste a little bit more like whiskey because it's aged more in barrels. With this one, you know, you can definitely taste the agave plant. Like some of the younger ones, like the Blancos, you taste more of the agave plant because it's less aged. The more aged you get, probably less agave you taste, the more oak. This one's not the case. It is very, very agave. Even on the nose, you can smell the plant on it. This right here smells like a little cinnamon on it, oak, very earthy. Like, you know, I could take the smell of agave on it, almost like a little hint of citrus on it. It's definitely a well-crafted one. I mean, a very pricey one too. Everyone is not going to be willing to pay $300-400, but I will say, if you are a fan of exquisite or different spirits, if you like tequilas, this one is definitely a good one, especially if you're the type of person who like Blancos, because like I said, Blancos taste a little bit more of the plant, more I would call earthy. And this particular one here, I mean, you're gonna taste it. Even though it's extra Añejo, it tastes very similar to Reposado, which is one probably aged maybe 6 months or so, because of the way they do it. Because of the special process, the way they do it, it tastes very, very much like similar of a young whiskey, but it still has the elements of like an older one. So for me, when I saw the price, I was like, man, I have to get this. And I actually went online. I like to look at other reviews, and I only saw like maybe 1 or maybe 2 at best reviews of this. So this is a product that I haven't really seen a lot of reviews of, but this is a very, very nice high-end tequila. And I actually have some other ones I will show you some more reviews of as well. So your boy Drams, I do fine spirits and all, not always whiskeys, but whiskey's probably my favorite, but these tequilas is up there with it for me. Again, on the nose, it's been sitting out poured right here just a few minutes, but normally sometimes I let it sit about 5 to 10 minutes, but this one right here, I don't necessarily have my tequila sit as long as my whiskeys. It's just a personal preference thing. But I definitely smell the oak. I smell the agave very prevalent on there. And I actually had some of the other Patrons. This one, the Grand Patron, is more of the high-end sequence, and these are in the same ballpark as, you know, the Don Julio, the Real, and the Avion 44, which I have behind me as well. So this is definitely a higher price point, and this is definitely crafted different than the normal Patron. Even the extra Añejo in the regular bottle, this is crafted differently. On the palate now. Definitely coats your palate very well. Has some viscous in it, you know, oily to some degree, but I definitely taste citrus, nutmeg, the agave, the oak kind of comes together. It almost tastes like somewhat of a young whiskey, but with the agave plant. That's kind of what I feel like I'm getting the best of both worlds. In the taste of the herbaceous floral plants of tequila, but sort of the element of a whiskey. It tastes like maybe an 8-year-old whiskey with agave in it. But it's very prevalent. Like I said, with extra Añejo, a lot of times you don't taste agave as much because it's aged, but this one definitely so. It coats it pretty well. Very good in my opinion. Now, again, another shot. Very good. It's like medium sweet. It's not super sweet, but it has medium sweetness to it. Has a pronounced flavor on, like I said, I get a lot of a little bit of pepper, nutmeg, cinnamon, and agave. And it coats the palate very, very well. I don't know if you can see this very well, but I like the side of it. Definitely has a very nice decanter, and even the top. The top has like the stone is very heavy. It's very heavy and has the word Patro on the top. So very nice. It's very well made, very well crafted, and even here, very thick, soft pattern in here. Even the boxes, even itself is very, very nice, well made. Wonderful product. It's definitely one of the Starship products you probably have on your bar. You probably put this probably a little bit higher up, like meaning that you try it on special occasions or something. It's very exquisite. It's maybe not something you drink every weekend, but on special occasions, or if you're just feeling the craving of a nice, well-made spirit, this definitely will do it. I can assure you that. Again, the price point, ballpark anywhere from $350-ish. That's just the average. You can get some a little bit less, some a little bit more, but that's just the average price of $350. I've got mine for $279 at a military store, so I got it at a discount. But that was the best price I've ever seen for this particular bottle. In my opinion, if I had to rate this out of a 10, 10 being the best, I think I probably will rate this just on taste. I give it about an 8.5 out of a 10 personally. It's very well rounded. The taste, the profile, the lingering, I give it a strong 8.5 out of a 10 for me. I think the only thing I can think to even compare it to, I really haven't had much tequila-wise to compare it to, but if any tequilas that I've had, I can even remotely think that tastes, I like to compare certain spirits to say, okay, if you like this, you probably will like this. So to me, only tequila-wise, I can even remotely think to even kind of compare it to would be the Avion 44. I think that tastes slightly in that ballpark. Not quite, but maybe a cousin, maybe a distant cousin, but a cousin of the Avion. That particular one is a lot cheaper than this. So that's just my personal opinion. Very good dram. I enjoy it. This is the first bottle I've had. I'm glad to do an actual review because, like I said, I haven't seen many reviews of this. I actually would like to do they have another one with Reposado. Typically the Añejos are more expensive, but this one is actually cheaper than the Grand Patron Reposado, which is called the Bordeaux. And that one ranges in close to around $500. So one day I'd like to review that as well. But for now, it's your boy Drams on deck. Hope everybody had a good year. I'm back doing more reviews. I definitely want to get you out with a heavy hitter tequila, extra Añejo, Grand Patron Piedra, if I'm saying it correct. Definitely, if you into extra Añejos, this is a good one to check out. Boy Drams on deck. Signing off.